Yo, hello, welcome. Thank you for watching. How's everyone doing? Good, fantastic. It's early, better known as Jay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for watching. How's everyone doing? Good, fantastic. Okay. Boar is cop. 6-7. Welcome. Thank you for watching. How's it going? 6-7. Go play a game of Fortnite. And that's probably it. Yo, '09. Can I add? Yeah, we could play. Put your epic in the comments. I'll add. Put your name in the comments. I'll add you. Yo, Jacob, welcome. Thank you for watching. Yo, 255, yo, what up? Where you from? I am American, North America. I play NA. I'm NA. Uh, I got it on auto. No way. You know something no one talks about that actually drastically changed within the last like year or two are the matchmaking regions. These are all new. NA East new, NA Central, that's new. Before it was it was either East or West. No in between. Then they added the Central server, so because I've been in the community for a long time now, I've had the experience to play with East players, Central players, West players, and players overseas like Europe, um, fucking everywhere. Honestly, I played with everyone. Um, and they recently just added this server, the NA Central, and that has a lot to do with what is going on. Um, uh, I think it's interesting, something underappreciated that should be brought to light and deserves more attention is the fact that Fortnite added more servers. Um, because um, that looking for group, having to look for players or someone to play with, you come across a lot of players. Um, and it's funny because Central players, they're all the same, yo. It's funny, but it's so true. Like Central players are all look, I'm not no one to do that. Trust me, I'm not. But I've got the experience. I can vouch. I can tell y'all. Central players are all the same. West players, all the same. East players were different. I don't know what it is, but people from the East that play this game completely different. Completely different. It's a different environment. Way different. I mean, look, all the best players are from the East. Clicks, East. Um, Controller players, East. There's like one or two good West players. Like I think it was Epic Whale. Epic Whale's like I don't know, but Clicks East, Epic Whale West. Central players, no one. There's no one because it's new. It's it's brand new. So it's still developing. There's still people trying to earn their spot on the leaderboard. Anyway, I'm North American. I play NA East. I've had the experience to play with everyone from all servers on multiple games, like Fortnite, and that's why I'm telling you, like I know Fortnite. I've had experience with all the players. NBA 2K, I had an experience with all the players. NBA 2K and Fortnite, when it comes to that, they're very the same. It's very the same. Your East players on Fortnite, your East players on NBA 2K, we different. The Central, the West, Fortnite, and NBA 2K, they have like a different play style. They're different, but they're all the same. They're good. They're good. They're actually good. They play more textbook. They're more like textbook, you know, they play the game different. They're good. They have they're really good. They're they're better than me. I'll be honest. But what I'm saying is NA East players compared to NA Central, NA West players, we're different. We're different on all the games. And I've had the experience on more than one game. Like I know for a fact, 100%. I've been in the looking for group. I've seen people come and go in that looking for group. I've seen the same people in that looking for group. You know, that looking for group, it might look like a lot of people, but when you're there, sometimes 24 hours trying to find someone to play with, oh, you're gonna fuck around, find the same people, come across them, and if not, you'll play with someone who played with them. Like you'll see it in their Discord, like, oh, mutual friends or recently played with, and you'll see the people you know, small world basically. It's a small world, a lot of people, but small world. You come across a lot of the same people. But anyway, yeah, I'm NA. I play NA East. I've had the experience to play with NA Central. I've had the experience to play with NA West, and I've had the experience to play with people overseas. Every server has their own way to play. You know, every server is different. Every server is different. Every server has their own way to play. They're good. They are good. They are. Trust. They are. Uh, but I've had the experience on multiple games, so I could tell y'all for a fact, how it goes. Um, it's just funny. It's just funny because it's funny because what I'm talking about when they're all the same is more just about timing. If you're from the west or you're from the east and you find a central player, it's gonna be the same thing. They're gonna ask you, what time do you play? Um, because that plays an important role because central, their timing is different. Like right now, I'm east. It's about 2 o'clock at night. Central players are like it's like 10 o'clock, I think. And then the West players, I think West is like 10 o'clock, and then Central is about 11, 12. We're a few hours apart, basically. So, um, it's about the timing. They're gonna be like, oh, what time do you play? Um, and then you gotta try to make it work, and it never works because time is always changing, and school here, school there, it just never fucking works. Um, the other one is before was they didn't central players are liars because they don't have the dedicated server. Now they do, so it's different. I don't know what it's like. But before, if you come across a central player, a good way to identify one is because they be lying. Because it was a central player would have to make a decision based on where they live. So if they were closer to the east, they would play east servers. But the best thing about it is they're in the middle, so they can play east or west. So, it's good. The only thing is they don't have good connection, so they would be lagging all the fucking time. So they would be like, "Oh, I'm east." And then you'll catch them right in the act. You'll catch them right in the act too. You'll be like, "All right, yeah, let's play. We'll play a game." You'll go to spectate and they're lagging their ass off. They're like lag here, lag there, and I'm like, "Yo, you get to know them, you play with them for a little bit, and then they're like, oh, haha, by the way, I'm from fucking Central, just so you know, I gotta get off when they're gonna be on. Motherfucker, why you just say that? Why you just, yo, that'd be the funniest shit too. We'll play like one or two games. They'll play it cool. They'll like go all the way. They're like, yeah, I'm East. We could play. I don't lag. I have good this. I have good that. will play, you'll spectate. They're like, oh fuck, I gotta get out, I gotta go. I play Central, my time's come to an end. I'm like, really, motherfucker? All right, you, all right. But now everything's changed. Everything's completely different. So, I would like to see Central players do better. I actually like playing with Central players because Central players actually, they actually have to play textbook because again, remember, they don't have good connection, so they have to play smart. They have to make good decisions. They can't just do whatever they want to do because, they don't have good connection. So when you play with a central player, it's a good and fun experience. The only funny thing is they're all the same because they be lying. They be like, "Oh, I'm East." You play with them, you watch them, they start lagging. You get to know them, you have a conversation or two with them, and then they're like, "Oh, gotta go. I'm Central. What time are you gonna be on?" Yo, really? We just played like 5 games. You wait till the last one to tell me? I would have gave them host. Like, all good, whatever. But now they have their own server. Now they have their own server, and I feel like we should bring more attention to that. No one talks about that, and that's new. The Central servers are new to the game, so I would like to see Central players do better. If you're Central, you want to play, let's play, let's have some fun. Texas, that's Texas basically. Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, that. But that's the thing though, that's the best part about it because if you really competitive and you really play these games, that's the best. That's the best thing to come across a Central player. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because let's just say there's an event and you want to play on more than one server, right? Let's just say it's always East first and then West. So let's just say you find a Central player, you're from the East, y'all play the East event, boom. And then you're like, yo, do you have time to play the West? They'll be like, yeah, we could play the West. The best part about it is they're Central. So they have that 50 ping regardless. They're gonna be 50 ping East or 50 ping West. So they can play both servers and have a good time. Nothing to worry about. It's all good. That's the best part about it. When you come across a central player, because again, it's 50-50. They're going to have 50 ping east or 50 ping west. They can play both. That's the best part about it. So come across a central player and blessed because they can play whatever server they want. They're in the fucking middle. They can go west, they can go east. They can do whatever they want. It's just they be lying. But not no more. They don't got anything to lie about. They got their own server, so anyway, yeah. Um, yo, Ducky, hello, welcome. Yo, 90903 welcome. Thank you for watching. Your Fortnite name is Walking Destroyer. Let's play. I'll add you. Let's play. I'll add you. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm I'm early, better known as Jay. I play NA East. But I've had the experience to play with a lot of players from all over the world. And I just thought I'd bring some attention to the fact that Fortnite introduced the NA Central server. Because same thing goes with NBA 2K. NBA 2K kind of the same thing. Um, you come across a central player, everything changes. You come across a West player, everything changes. On NBA 2K, sometimes you'll come across a player from overseas. If you play enough and you're in the looking for group, you're gonna come across an overseas player. And everything is different. Everything is different. Everything is different. But it's good though. It's fun. I used to play NBA 2K with someone overseas. They didn't have a mic, but they were really good. Um, they were a center, so um, all they had to do was just set a screen and get the rebound. It's not like they had to do too much. I don't miss anyway, so they just had to set the screen, not score. So, respectfully, this was, I forget when, but this was like I think this was 2K20 or NBA 2K21, or it was either 2K19, 2K20, or 2K21. But it was before the city. It was still neighborhood. Um, and it was that one park where they had the twos court in the center, and you had to like walk up the steps. You know what I'm talking about? If you know, you know. But yeah, it was those times. It was when the Reese's event. I don't know if you remember, but NBA 2K used to have the Reese's event. It used to be the Ruffles, Reese's, Gold Rush, um, Reese's, Ruffles, Gold Rush. I forget what else, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, I used to play with some overseas players, and it was a good time. I had some fun doing that. I actually had some fun doing that. Especially on 2K, it's actually a different environment. You have some fun playing with those overseas players. Um, it's different. It's just fun. It's actually fun. The only thing is like you got is like you kind of you got to you like um you kind of have to relearn the game because playing NBA 2K on a different server than where you're originally from comes with lag. So you have, and it's not actually like lag, it's more like a delay. So like NBA 2K is all about timing. You gotta time the jump shot, you gotta time your rebounds, you gotta time your dribbles. It's all about timing with that game. Um, but hey, that actually didn't stop anything. I was still balling. I was still balling overseas. What? It was good runs. It was good runs. I used to like playing because they were actually good. It's just they didn't have no audio, so they couldn't fucking talk. But and I remember because I come across actual like this was when the Pure Shot Creator was in the game actually. That's yeah, the Pure Shot Creator. Yo, them Pure Shot Creator days were the best. So I had a Pure Shot Creator, and this was the Pure Shot Creator Paint Beast combo. If you know, you know. That was an unstoppable combo. Like fucking super good combo. Um but yeah. Anyway, talk about servers. I think Call of Duty just introduced a new server for the old BO2. I've seen that on social media. People are playing the new Call of Duty BO2. They brought that back. They retroed it or whatever. Looks like fun. I've been wanting to play, but I don't have a console. It's on console only. So it's all good. But yeah, I used to play NBA 2K with players overseas, and it's not too much different. It like it's not too much different, but it is a different experience because you get to play the game at a different level, so you have to like relearn everything. It is fun. It's fun. Look, chat, if you have the opportunity, play with everyone, okay? Don't judge. Just go have some fun. That's the best thing you can do. That's how you get good at video games. Just playing, having fun. Right now, I'm playing solos. You know why? Because, honestly, I have fun playing solos. It's super fun. I always wanted to get good at playing solos. So I'm working on my solo game. It's what I want to do. And it works. It's a flex to be good at solos. It's not easy to be good at solos. It takes practice. I'll It's because I like it and it's fun. It's something I always wanted to do. I always wanted to get good at solos. Once I feel like I get good at solos, I'll level up and do solo squads. Or maybe solo duo. I'll go from solos to solo duo. Anyway, yo, if you're in chat, I added you. We can play. Like I was saying, I've been playing solos because, for one, I just got this device. I just got this laptop. I play on a laptop. For one, this is a new account too. New device, new account. For two, we play on controller. I just started playing on controller. I made a video about learning how to play on controller. So I'm learning how to play the game. I'm playing on a new device. I'm playing on a new account. I'm playing solos. I want to get good at solos, and I like playing solos. Solos is fun. Truthfully, I enjoy it. It's the best. You know. But like I was saying, we'll level up. Eventually, I'll go from solo to solo duo, from solo duo to solo trio, from solo trio to solo squads. But slowly, I was thinking about it because I was watching videos and I'm just like, eventually I'll try it. Because I'll look, let's go over here, go to YouTube. Um, let's go to the live. Let's see. Live gaming. I don't know, but I'll see people title their live stream like best solo quads player. What is that? And then I'm like, oh, solo. Okay, so it's solo squad. They play solo versus squads. So Like, oh, I want to try that eventually, maybe. But for now, we'll play solos, having fun. It's just for fun. So. Truthfully, I really like it. It's fun. I enjoy it, honestly. I find it way better than fucking having to sit in a looking for group trying to find someone to play with, yo. I used to be in the looking for group more than I used to play. And I'd be playing with viewers, so it's not that I'm always playing solos. No, I mean from time to time I'll play with a viewer. If someone comes to my chat and is like, "Yo, let's play," I'll play. Fuck it. What do you want to play? It's all good, but you know, I want to get good at solos. Like seriously, I always want to see good at solos. But solos is a different game because playing solos compared to playing with teammates is legit a different game. Because when you play with teammates, you gotta learn how to communicate. It's all about communication. Which means you gotta learn how to play and talk. You gotta learn how to play and talk. And it's not easy. You might think it is, but it's not. You know, sometimes you get so focused and zoned in, you're like, ah, fuck! On me, on me, on me! You know? So, yeah. When you're playing solos, you could just vibe. You don't have to make no communications. You don't have to do nothing but just play. When you play with teammates, it's like, alright, you gotta have communications. You gotta... It's just different. It's fun. It is. You know, if you find a dedicated teammate and you're always playing, eventually you don't have to. You can just pick up right where you left off and kind of just finish each other's sentence. But we all know that's not happening. We all know that's not happening, so. Yeah. And it's honestly like an ego thing, really, like because you go to looking for group and you're like, alright, I'm determined to find a teammate. Like I'm not gonna stop playing the looking for group until I find a teammate. And then you find someone to play with, you play like a game with them, they leave. You go back to the looking for group and you're like, okay, time to look for another teammate once again. And you just end up not playing because you just spent the entire time trying to find a teammate because you couldn't just let it go and just move on. Like, fuck it. It's okay, chat. You know, it's okay. Just move on. But if you're a content creator and you're smart, you would use the looking for group different. Like I used to use the looking for group to promote myself, try to get views. Like I wish there was a better looking for group system because Discord is good, but I think there's better. Discord is good, but I think they could do better. But I also think looking for groups are also part of the problem because you spend too much time in looking for group, not enough time playing. You just gotta be like, okay, I'm gonna make one post, I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. If not, just keep going, you know. You don't try to get stuck on trying to find a teammate. You know, there's solos, chat. You can play solo. It's just as fun. If anything, is better because if you play solo fill and you just fill with randoms, you come across a lot more players rather than just sitting and looking for a group trying to find the right one. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Looking for groups are fun. They're part of the process, part of the experience. But um it's very easy to um get distracted and stay in the looking for group for too long, and you know, when you could have just played solos and have fun. You get what I'm saying? So, but anyway, looking for groups are good. Yes, they are fun. But, you know, give it a couple minutes. If it works, it works. If not, hey, better luck next time, okay? It's okay, chat. It's all good. You can move on. It's all about the community too. So like, let's just say you find if you find a good looking for group, then it's okay to stay in the looking for group. You know, if it's got an active community and it's got good moderators and a good support staff team, and you can being there confidently, just having some fun, then it's okay. By all means, have fucking fun. Sometimes Discord can be more fun than playing the video game. I get that part too. But that's if you find the right server. If you find the right server, Discord can be a lot of fun. If you find the right server. Y'all know my server was the best. You know my server. When I had a server, it was fun. You can come in there and have a lot of fun. With the right community, a Discord server can be more fun than playing the game. With the right community. I've been around, so I've had some experiences on a lot of. I've been in a lot of Discords chat. I've been in a lot of Discords. I've got to the point where I've made it into the practice chord. Now, if you are familiar with competitive gaming, then you know about prac. It's called prac, short for practice, and that's where some of the best go to play. Um, and then I've come across just random small core discords with a couple people, but still a good community and have some fun in there. So, like I said, with the right Discord, you can have some fun, more fun than actually playing the game. I've moved on. I've moved on from all that though. I don't care about it. I've moved on. I don't care about all that. I'm here to play. I want to have some fun. That's what I'm focused on. Having fun, playing the game. All that is behind in the past. I don't care about it. Respectfully though, honestly, I don't care really. No. Wow. Good game. Anyway, I don't, I don't know where this is coming from, but yeah. Anyway, look, go have some fun. Just go have some fun, chat. Go experience everything. Experience everything. Go have some fun. There's a whole world that awaits you right there. Just gotta learn how to use it. um. Anyways, whatever. Anyways, point is, we're having fun. We're trying to learn how to play. We got a new device. We got a new controller. We're on a new account. We're trying to learn how to play the game. Uh, one step at a time. Solos, then solo duo, then solo trio, then solo squads. Hey, and if we come across someone, then we come across someone and they can experience the journey with us. Other than that, we fly solo. We're solo. I got stories for days. We could talk about a lot of things over here. This all started because someone asked me where I'm from. I said I'm NA East. I play NA East. But I've had the experience to play with everyone around the world, all because of the Looking for group. And it's very easy to get lost in a Looking for group. Look, if you find a server, and I'm gonna use Discord for example, but there's other services. You know, there's the Xbox Looking for group, and there's the PlayStation Network Looking for group. I don't have PlayStation, so I don't know. I'm just assuming. But Xbox, Discord, I've had experiences with those two on multiple games. The Xbox is generic, you know, you just make post or you can read post and you can just get in contact with the post. With Discord, it's a little bit different. With Discord, you know, it's server based, so you know, you go from one server to the next server to the next server and you bounce around. Some are free, some are not free. It's all good. Um, but if you find a good Discord server, it's very easy to get distracted and you find yourself on Discord a lot more than playing the game. And that's okay. It's okay. It's part of the experience too. So have some fun. It's all about having fun. It's just for fun. Anyway, point is, we're gonna play, have some fun. And don't be so judgmental, chat. You know, Discord is like school. You know, at first someone may be bad, and then you give it some time, you come back, and they get super good, and they're better than before. Don't be so judgmental. Always leave the room on a good note. Never leave on a bad note. So, what I mean is, or what I'm trying to say is, don't judge a book by its cover. Be neutral. and treat everybody the same with respect. Um, because Discord is like school. You know, 1 second they're good, the next second they're, I mean, you know, at first it's gonna be bad, and then they get good. So, like I said, don't be that person who starts playing Discord and instantly starts problems, instantly uses their ego. You're gonna find yourself in a lonely world because it's a small world, chat. I'm telling you, this, you might think there's a lot of people, but it's a small world. The word spreads very quickly. So, like I said, it's like school. You first join the server, you come across some players, they're bad at first. You come back a couple days later, they get better. So, look, treat everybody the same. Treat everyone with respect. Don't don't go around using your ego. Um, but it's okay. Everybody learns, you know. But not everyone's forgiving. Not everyone's gonna give you a second chance. Um, it is what it is, chat. It's like school. You just gotta play your cards right. Play your cards right. Anyway, look, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. I hope you get the idea. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done talking. I fucking hate that. I fucking hate when I go on just talking and talking and talking and it doesn't come to an end. I feel weird after. Um. Anyway, I'm done. I hope y'all get to the point. You know, treat everybody the same. Treat everyone with respect. And go out there, have some fun. Um. You never know. Yo, to everyone that I ever played with, if you want to play, let's play. Comment in the chat. We can play. If we had an experience, if we played together, if we talked together, if we did anything together, fuck, if we did nothing together, comment in the chat. Let's play. Come on, come back, everybody, yo. You know, I be thinking like, yo, I be like, I be thinking about like people I used to play with like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I be thinking like, yo, what's going on? Are you still around? Do you want to play? You know, let's have a reunion. Yo, everybody, let's get together, have some fun. You know, Wow. Dick riding. Yo, yo, yo. Dick ride, dick ride, dick ride, dicks. Yo, if there's one thing I can ask for, is hashtag bring back the pure shot creator. Hashtag bring back the pure shot creator. That motherfucker right there do not miss. Look, you could throw the motherfucker in the air, it'll come down and make it. The pure shot creator was nothing to play with, yo. That shit was devious. Wow. I'm not even focused. I gotta focus. Here's what I'm gonna do, chat. I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna go eat, come back. I'll continue playing. I'm kind of just thrown off because I was just talking. And when I start talking like that, I don't know. It's kind of weird. So I want to restart and come back. So I'm gonna restart and come back. I'm gonna finish this game and then I'm gonna go and then come right back. I'm doing laundry too, so I gotta do laundry. Oh, that backfired. Fuck it. Oh, I think my load is ready. I'm doing laundry. Wow. Alright, chat. I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. Turn on post notifications.